316 South Korean workers detained in last week's Georgia immigration raid are finally heading home after U.S. President Trump reportedly delayed their release to explore whether they should stay to train American workers. The workers were released from detention Thursday morning and boarded a Korean Air charter flight bound for Seoul, but only after their expected Wednesday release was delayed due to what South Korea said was an issue on the American side. Revelation of the possible training scenario came Thursday from reports citing unnamed sources in South Korea's foreign ministry about damage control talks between U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and South Korea's Foreign Minister Cho Hyun at the White House Wednesday. The raid has sparked anger in Seoul, where protesters gathered outside the U.S. Embassy this week to denounce the action and question South Korea's alliance with the U.S. U.S. authorities say those detained were unlawfully working at the plant, but lawyers representing the South Koreans argue the vast majority were authorized under B-1 business visitors visas, which allow foreign workers to stay up to 6 months for legitimate business purposes. South Korean President Lee Jae-myung said Trump's intervention exposed a fundamental visa problem facing foreign companies.
When setting up a factory, we need technicians to install the equipment and machinery, right? And there are no trained workers in the U.S. who can do that. Also, the U.S. says it can't issue visas for South Korean trained workers.
Lee warned the raid could chill future South Korean investment in America.
This could probably have a significant impact on future investments in the U.S. Therefore, we are negotiating with the U.S. to ensure that visa issuance related to such investments is handled properly.
South Korea's foreign ministry says its 316 citizens will be accompanied on the flight by 10 Chinese nationals, 3 Japanese nationals, and 1 Indonesian. 145 other workers, mostly Hispanic, remain in U.S. custody. Nitza Soledad Perez, CGTN, Miami.